Yeah, mpacho bibi aboko de. Yada yesu ase. Mejiri se GF de adjubrel masuma dwomo sanse anano chada kwantuo no ensem ba afrimba na enhyeda nsoni enso anano adwoada efri ho ba se emframa ebo no emframa emankranhye ana
Because I'm going to co-op injection.
Then yo.
And to do a corridor power child as a good one.
Wow.
And to do my share more airport one. I say, you good them, you drew your job.
I say more, I will say, I went to Muslim.
I went to Muslim, one could be our uncle. And to do they moved in multitudes. And I was a focus on the but on a serious note, yes, your expectations for the window was to get 6 points. Unfortunately, you just have 6 points.
Yes, but at least the GFA is convinced that by extending the lead to 19-3 ahead of the closest contender, Madagascar, no, the dream is on course for the Mundial.
Me know we are doing okay. So, Anka by this time you were 21 points. Anka, Amaya, Omekaka. I mean, once you have a 5-point lead, it will definitely put you in a good position to calm down for the final 2 matches. But last year June, you have 6 points. This year March, you have 6 points, and this year September, you have 4 points. It's better. I was say you're making sure that you're finishing on a high. I'm saying whatever happened in Chad, we tried as much as possible. Say you best filter noise, and then also it had to do with Ghana for disappointment because our performance na your level and after you sign a ball draw, you drop it 2 points, against a team where at that time they had not even picked up a single point in 6 matches. And I am our group. Coupled with disappointment, expectations, blah blah blah, we needed to filter the noise. Now, you're going to Mali game with another big fight because we knew that Mali for between a higher year. Fortunately, we got the 3 points and we are on course, just as you said. Within the next 3 weeks, there were another 2 important matches. One against Central African Republic away. Nafi Abefi counting with the game against. And then hopefully make it to another FIFA World Cup next year.
Sadia Ghana share Mali. And so, and command Ninam from after Mali game as a divided opinions. ABC, oh, Coachado, onim coaching Papa Wabeboa. ABC Davi, and you on the bet media Kobosha Sassen so. GFN appointed coach, and you be a more GDA coaching.
Well, Nana, the American says, Sabi Imperials. A Nipa, a show football, Obia or Nadjin, Obia or Quines or Betchenadjin. Yakase, they being Kuya, there is always a reason. Whether say, maybe a standard at drop it, and I say, patients were high, and I be a nipa and never back home in the Sabian Intina, Ombe criticize it, and I say, Ombe Case, Bibian Kuye. But I don't think there is a problem. Me will be something America say, there is no problem. Whatever people think, whatever people say, is part of the game. Yes, in March 2024, Yakoshe Mali, Ewo Bamako, and Yabesha Central African Republic, Ewo Kumasi. Yenim said in March 2025, Yeshe Chad 5-0, Ewo Accra, Yakoshe Magaka 3-0, Ewo Morocco. So you would expect that the performance would move, in an ascendancy form. It is a command say, maybe a drop it na the people have every right to talk about it. But auto air buy, there is one thing we make clear. Say we are putting him on a long-term deal because we want to be consistent. We want him to build a team for a long-term future. We want him to continue the progress of the team from now. Now, in the course of this journey, there will be disappointments here and there. But we have to assess the performance and understand, say, one of our main objectives was to make it to Morocco and qualify. Another objective is to make it to USA, Mexico, and Canada. That vision is on course. In the American say, Yenya Butre, Yensia Butre, na Yenfa, Awodia, Sefata, enter Team Mechi. Let us finish the qualifiers. And once we finish the qualifiers, if there are any issues to be addressed, we will look at it.
Well said. Well said. Now, an person is so yet say politicians ne aban penifo bi su de omo agim se otoado di adabraka eni samodi ko World Cup eno no mutia na wadwum yam say
normal
normal
say I didn't say there is no problem, so it is normal. Ebia if we me ho ana wo na eba ye be hu ne say wo ye wadwuma. But if a politician or an Ebeka say, because of the free banning, I don't think there is any problem at all. We have the right to talk, we have the right to complain, we have the right to suggest, we have the right to recommend, we have the right to criticize. Football is a public game. People invest their time and then their soul, their energy, their everything. If you obey investing in emotions, expect you say so who be being say or who you are doing kata. It's normal. I mean, the criticisms will come and go. You who be you say team be able boy we need 5-0. I don't know England and Andorra we need 2-0. But the follow up of the IAC, the British media gave it to Thomas Tuchel very well. 3 days later, Omokoshe Serbia. 5-0. After all of a sudden, the same media said Tuchel has selection headache because of the performance. And then they will say, the same people will talk about it. That is football. It's even yes, you'll say problem because.
Well said. Now, Mumuso, I'm a person sorry, yes, Didi Dramani, Majina Jumane from the same Dama Kasimo Kanzi Mengu, Eban saying.
Say, after every year, national team appointment is reviewed. In the executive council, of course, they think that they must give the job to a new coach. It's the decision of the executive council. Juma already the AAA over the last year, the support he gathered from the FA and the outcome of their Juma initiatives. And almost feels that almost dream almost that they will be too far with Sinanaya. It's just a review of performance and appointments that the executive council does at the end of every year. So almost decided to Kasim Mengo will be taking over from me.
Right. Now, Mpacho Nyamia Duma, it's not. And at the 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League in Eshasien, we said GFA might make a bold announcement as President Mahama graces the occasion for the opening game, special guest of honor, and the official launch of the Premier League. Boy, mun komo kakre.
Well, you're counting down until today. Maminka said, we appreciate the support of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama. There are meetings on one kasa niwa utu na bofo, especially Chief of Staff. We have had a lot of meetings. At the production announcement, the Chief of Staff was a special guest. Majority leader was there, and the Youth and Sports Minister was also present. And on different issues, various issues. At the end of the day, the president has bought into the vision, and he wants to be part of the big kickoff. And eventually, he decided to kick it off on a Friday night. Anytime you decided to kick it off league, and that is what we have done, and he has agreed to grace the occasion. I think it's a great honor that he is going to do the FA and the two clubs that will compete. It will also send a very good signal to corporate Ghana and the rest of the world. Abayno didn't want Jimu just to ensure that the league, ever fun and Tomapa Efra. Yeniaji, ni so ye pa, or ye pass it. Obejai ni Numa be Bribao in Nawabeka or transport from Yamia Guma and Ajo. Na the Asia League Nasi. And we want to believe that from the kickoff of tomorrow, this season and beyond, the league, we've always been calling for government support. We've always been calling for government intervention. The clubs, Omoya jerseys, Eddie Trabu Cheba, Sika Omutia Port, national team jerseys, Sika Itia Port, the ball, if it is Faba, Sika Itia Port. Yana Bans is ready about ban on alcoholic beverages advertising during the day until 9 p.m. And the fact is that it was work on the sporting fraternity in Chabai, which might be because these companies do not directly invest their monies in Ghana, but they invest on other platforms outside Ghana. But we still consume the content in Ghana. Alcoholic beverage advert Ghana 9 p.m. But bobo amanoni bo you say product sika $10 million at the amount selling company and all enjoy Ghana sika what say you to me and they share your football and these are some of the conversations we have had with the government. Over 2 more. The president's coming tomorrow is good for the product, is good for the image of the league, and we want to build on this and to inure to the benefit of players who play in the league, stakeholders in the league, football clubs in the league, and all of us. Then they are in league, from now on.
Right. In the build up to the league, following the countdown we've been doing all this while. Adiba kwaye ba bontia na ema ni jeba league numa obi ahwe nim se be hyase ni sika empenifo twato wo at the launch say de be ma club biara no ya checks akọ clubs ni bi on si scanning my anya bia scan be clubs omo account mu da ben
banking issues saying sometimes it takes time. I know that they were working on the paperwork. We are working on an official bank partner. That bank, and a clubs maybe account. That bank, and it could be a friendly, clubs go be a now what transfer Ediama clubs and that paperwork. As at last week, now I am going to I should think that if almost Kano this week, definitely by next week, hopefully, but need to be another option. Yes, they have not received it, but work is being done to ensure that
Ade bakwa amount for their budget in Abaso in the last 2 weeks. The announcement that players in the Ghana Premier League will earn a minimum net salary of 1,500. Now the matters arising following this announcement, they said, if any bad then no more set clubs no be implement sa adie way ama players no so want to
don't worry. The president Akuma Suyepa, and a lot of meetings have been held with the clubs to ensure that player ain't crowd. That's the candidate for some one in Sabeka. It's part of the processes for Omusikana and there will be an announcement to that effect. A few things are being discussed with the clubs. So Utia will play a more than 1,500. It means that those who earn 1,000 and above, ye besho kitchen say, Anya Shikra, Sasikane or Musabeka, Utia will be 7,000. 1,500, and also making sure say, dolly, then delay, or so Nanesaka. And you know, the processes and the discussions and the formula, there will be a proper announcement on it. But the clubs have been met, they have been told, they are in the known. Contracts of all the players are being reviewed by the FA. Player from 1 to 35 and now 40 players are be registered. And some minimum amount of money as salary at the end of every month. Bonus structures differ club by club. But I know there, and it is going to be part of Sasikana, development clubs. Those arrangements are ongoing. Many the clubs like meetings, but 3. In all these meetings, these discussions take place with the clubs.
Oh, refreshing news.
And of course, with the involvement of PFAG.
Oh, come on. And now, so an antenanti and a copy a George Seja plot to so baby. Now, George Seja so small can say, now, and 1 year the credit no enya maya near some akabizo monko abontin. Mudi referees come from last season, Muncho Mukaya starting league now.
We have not run away from the fact that the referees. In fact, any referees in Kwa. Obia or Jumama F last season, the venue media officers, Yadiomuka, match commissioners, Yadiomuka, cameramen, Yadiomuka, referees, Yadiomuka, engineer referees in Kwa. Just that referees there na aye issue Obia can
almost the amount for say etimi high games near Bono.
Yeah. We will clear it. The chief finance officer didn't come out. Or taking steps to say a bit clear. Says he cannot. On backlog. Nanka ye niswadi we need to be clear and as statistics. But it does not also mean unjumin statistics. We have announced an enhanced package for referees for the new campaign. It sabi. But informed baby say Okafor did you gase odika ana udia match commissioners ka udia referees ka udia venue media officers na cameramen e ka wo unti on statistics adia ebe high yin pa if we decide not to start the new season because of that. But we will clear the backlog, and then also going forward they will enjoy the enhanced package that President announced at Congress.
I was going through the internet, social media specific, and I'm going to say, Yera, Ketokrekwa say, season where league ibe krabesha sindie hunyina. Is that a general feeling amongst the members of the GFA?
Oh yeah. From what we have put in place, my are feeling, training of referees, enhanced package for referees, introducing minimum wage for players, announcement of a new broadcast partner, coverage of the league television-wise, and then also the decision to give a radio rights syndication to one company, obey radio rights, English, and then Akan. Aside that, series of training programs for your match commissioners, and now you share marketing and media officers for all the Premier League clubs. And then this year, your venue media officers for another training. After that, we will also have a meeting with cameramen or cover a league. Anyone be green, Diego go up upon so. I don't know, MINs are a crunch and say this is will be one of the best. Hopefully, we have also taken the clubs through their responsibilities. And our relationship with the Ghana Police Service has also improved tremendously with police officers appointed in the various regions as sports police commanders we are responsible for football policing in the various regions. A lot behind the scenes, and we are hoping that these things will show on the pitch beginning from tomorrow.
Yara Henry Asante, Communications Director, Ghana Football Association. Radin Shaw se wonya brani akasa cheche nsemu yeda sepa.
Ishanga nyankopon nana. But we are nkomodio.
Agwezimi ya wepa a destiny changing conversation.
Yo, and Stone Boy but here wala ujejeje.
Ese chance obe perform o stadium o.
Aye weba.
Wow. Yamisha okwesi.
Yaminka onana. Bye-bye.
Bye. Henry Asante is the Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association. Now to see any chichen come kama. Ewo jumedie ne so. Afedi maminka Erikus Marble and Shell.